Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox the Anypro Essential Oil Diffuser, take a close-up look and test it out. So let's first take a look around the outside of the box. So this is an Essential Oil Diffuser, also known as an Aroma mister, and it has LED lighting and has a maximum water tank capacity of 200 milliliters. Okay, so let's go ahead and slide the sleeve off from the box. And now let's go ahead and open it up. And at the very top there is a user manual for the Essential Oil Diffuser. And it's in English, so let's put that aside. And then there is a customer or product satisfaction card with a power user program. And now let's go ahead and take the diffuser out from the box, and let's go ahead and remove the other items from the box. Okay, so that's the box emptied out there. Now let's go ahead and remove this plastic wrapper from the power adapter. And let me undo the cable tie here and show you the length of the power adapter here, or the power adapter cable. Okay, so that's about how long it is in the frame. Okay, so now let's put that down. So there is a measuring beaker or cup included in the box, and it measures up to 120 milliliters. Okay, let's put that aside. And let's go ahead and remove the protective foam from the diffuser. And let's go ahead and also remove the plastic wrapper from it. So what we have here is an Essential Oil Diffuser. In a squarish type cylindrical shape. Not quite sure how many sides there are. Perhaps somebody can count and tell me. And there is a top opening for the mist to come out from. And there are indicators for 60, 120, 180, minutes and continuous operation with the on labeling there or marking. And there are two soft touch sensors there to operate the Essential Oil Diffuser. And on the underside, there are non-slip feet there. So now let's go ahead and remove the top cover from the diffuser. Okay, now let's put the top cover down. And as you can see, there are water level markers with line indication for 50, 100, 150, and 200 milliliters. And it's nice to see there is a translucent bottom to the water tank, so you can kind of see the inner workings or mechanism or electronics of the Essential Oil Diffuser. Okay, so we're going to test it out. So before we fill it with water, especially with a design like this where the power socket is on the underside, it's always good to plug in your adapter first before filling with water. If not, you're just going to have a mini shower on your head. Okay, so let's not plug it in just yet. In terms of plugging in the adapter to the main socket, let's fill the beaker up with water, or we could just fill it directly using the bottle. So you don't really need to use the beaker unless you are measuring precisely, because the beaker doesn't fill up to 200 milliliters. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to add a few drops of geranium essential oil into it. You don't need very much at all, just 3 or 4 drops. And let's go ahead and put the cover back on. And let me just make sure if there is a specific orientation for the top cover. So there isn't, so can be pretty much positioned with the opening facing anywhere. And now let's go ahead and plug in the power adapter. And you could hear it beep just there. And let's go ahead and turn on the misting, which would be the right button or right soft touch sensor. And you can see the mist come out from the top opening of the cover right there. And you can hear just how quiet it is. Just a very low hum. And let me bring it in a little bit closer so you might have a better idea and look of the mist or vapor that's coming through the top opening and the sound of the ultrasonic diffusing of the water in the water tank. So it's extremely quiet, and I'm just going to turn it sideways so you can see the mist a little bit better maybe. Okay, so let's pop it back down, and obviously there is an indicator light showing that we are in the 60-minute timer mode. So what happens once 60 minutes is up, the essential oil diffuser will automatically shut off. And with the continuous modes, if we press the or tap the mist button through, so right now it's 120 minutes, 180 minutes, and on, which is a continuous misting mode. So what that would do is it will continuously mist until it runs very low on water, and it will automatically shut off. So there is that safety feature right there. And let's go ahead and turn on the light. So this is a nice white light. And you can see the water in the water tank rippling through the cover of the diffuser. And it's quite nice to see as well. It has a very pleasing dancing effect. So right now you can see the lights cycling or fading from one color to another. And the transition is very slow and smooth. And this is a very, very quiet diffuser, making a whisper quiet hum right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and tap the light soft touch sensor and see if we can work out the other lighting effects or functions. So right now it's red. Let's go ahead and try and tap it again. So it takes a little bit of precision with the soft touch sensor. Okay, let me try and see if I can get the other sensor to cooperate. So there we go. So just like that, you can see the modes switch about. And let me see if I can long press it, because sometimes if you long press it, you could just automatically turn the mode off instead of having to go through the whole range. Right there, you can see by holding the soft touch sensor down, it will shut off. Okay, so we are in the first lighting mode again, so that should automatically cycle. And pressing again, I believe, would freeze it. And then tapping it again should put it through to the selectable colors like that, toggling through. So let's go ahead and tap it some more. If I can just about get the right spot for the soft touch sensor. So you can see we're going through the different lighting modes right there. And perhaps I'm not in the best position to be pressing the button. So let me try doing it this way. Okay. So first lighting mode. And then if we pressed it again, it will freeze the color. So let's let it shift a little bit before we press it again. So if we press it now, it will hold that color, as you can see right there. And now if we tap it, it should start with the red. There we go. So red is one color of the manual selection. And then this is green. And a darker shade of green. And this is either light blue or cyan. And then we have blue. And purple. And this looks to be white. And just like that, we've gone through the manual colors, the automatic transition at the start, and then the freezing during the color cycle, and back to the automatic color cycling again. So that's the Anypro Essential Oil Diffuser. Thanks for watching and happy misting!